Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Tiakum Shit Show for the day. Today is May 13th. What I can tell you, so it feels like my ass has been handed to me. I'm so tired. Now, I'm not going to downplay anyone's job or say anyone else's job. I used to have a secretary job, and when I had a horrible day at the secretary job, it was more of a mental hard day, because I used to work at the American Red Cross, and people would call in, so it would be like either we would have back-to-back calls, and we couldn't get away, and sometimes you would get the worst calls, and like when I say the worst calls, I mean like I work on the military side, so our main purpose was trying to service members home. So when I say bad calls, it'd be like a child's death or multiple family passing or a case that would end up in the news. So and when those cases would come up, then only you would be the only caseworker working that case from intake to Red Cross delivery message. If you are a computer IT, or someone freaking hacking the system. But when you work at a job where it's not only mentally, but also physically exhausting, the next day is crazy. I got home yesterday, I showered, I cooked half the meal, I took a shower, I cooked the rest of it, ate. I think I was up for 10 minutes. I think I stayed up an hour after I ate. I was in bed by 8:30, which is my normal bedtime. I woke up at 3 o'clock, and it felt like I didn't even go to bed. I need to check my recovery score, because I don't think I recovered all the way. And then on top of that, I am also trying to do, when I say workout, like little workouts, but I'm trying to engage my core. I'm working out my arms, I'm working out my lower back, I'm working out my glutes. So those are, of course, I get up, I sit down, I get up, I sit down, I move, I'm trying to work on my posture, which I know I'm just like sitting so perfect right now. But I'm sore, I'm tired, and I know I go home early today, but it's not that much early. It's like only 30 minutes earlier, an hour earlier. Thank God for coffee. And even though I feel like shit, somebody is having a far more worse day than me, and I don't feel like shit. I just feel a little bit ran over. But I know someone out there is having a far more worse day than me, and I'm just complaining about my first world problems. And I am a complainer. I will complain, but you know what? It'll get done. It'll get done. I'll bitch about it, but it's gonna get done. So this day, like every other day before, it will be done. What are my random thoughts for the day? Is a staycation a real vacation? I know we use that word because I want to go on vacation. I went on vacation for like 2 weeks, from the last week of January to the last week of February to the beginning week of March. I don't even know how months work. I went to the last week of February to the first week of March. Before that, I had COVID, and I was out of work for a week, came back, and then went on vacation. So like, I had a pre-vacation, if you want to call it that, but I did a staycation, and it does not feel like a vacation. To me, a staycation just seems like multiple days off at home, which means either you're going to be bored out of your mind, or you're going to spend money you don't have, or your house is going to be super clean by the end of it. But what do you think? Is a staycation a vacation? Like, how could you make a staycation a real vacation? Like, what would you do? Like, would you sleep in a different room? Would you buy all new stuff for your bed? Or would you have certain things planned that you wouldn't normally do for a week? Like, how would, like, everyone says, "Oh, I'm on a staycation," but you just took days off and you're sitting at home. Like, and if you watched the video this far, I've been trying to put secret words in. Put staycation in the comments. If you watched the video this far, put staycation in the comments. And do you think a staycation is a real vacation? Because I just think that's just shit people have sold us to make us feel okay about not being able to spend money to go somewhere. Because you're just sitting at home. I mean, how can you make your house, or how can you make your town an actual vacation? I mean, unless there's like certain things. No, not even that. Because then you're just, oh, I'm just going to do things around town that I normally don't do. Unless you stay at an Airbnb and that's a different location, so it can be more like a vacationy. But tell me, what are your ideas of a staycation? I hope y'all all have a great day. I hope you all crush your goals. And I think I'm going to do a tip of the day today because I probably won't do it later on. Mm-mm. So I know what it is. So everyone, have a great day.